All right, stream is starting and video capture device.
So what you're saying is it would be a waste of money to put a hit out on me because you know I'll eventually do the job myself.
Basically, yes. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not what I meant to do.
That was a pretty logical fucking explanation.
I try to have my moments. Okay, and it looks like today my camera doesn't want to work. All right, good to know.
We're doing video?
Eventually we're going to pop into video. Oh, wait, there's video. I see Necro. I see Deathgasm. Oh, he's licking the screens already. Who gave him the flavored Windex? And
why does you have a green glow around you, Deathgasm?
It's also changing colors slowly.
Because Kyle's thing.
Ah, okay.
I think.
And see when yours is like blue, purple, I'm getting the light. The quality on the screen on this phone is fucking amazing and it like radiates.
Oh, okay. So anyways, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, and thank you for joining us once again, the Monsters of Gaming. I am RGK, and with me here is Necro Nick.
What the?
Deathgasm. Mama Bear Maxine.
Howdy, howdy.
And hopefully soon enough, we'll have Rebel Vanity and or Juggernaut Jared. But at the moment, we do not. So tonight is, of course, another one of our live streams. It's modding the airwaves. Does DBD need to be fixed?
Yeah.
Personally, I don't think it really does need to be fixed. However, I think I have a few good ideas.
As do I.
I'm being called. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hey. What? I don't know.
I'm confused.
Hang on a second.
Which color are we supposed to be in here?
Good question.
Let's see here. Hello?
Hello?
Okay, we have this call. We have this call.
I'm confused.
This is Mom Bear, are you here? Mom Bear?
Hello? No.
No? Okay, hang on, guys.
Where's the
I have an idea. Hang on. All right.
in here. Sub's in here. Hi, Sub.
So join this call now?
Yeah, I'm inviting. Yeah.
Okay. So everyone's here?
I believe so.
Sub, you
Except
here?
for Jack.
Sub?
Sub?
Mom Bear? Okay. Can everyone hear Mama Bear?
Yes.
Can everyone hear Sub?
No.
Okay. I can't hear him either, but let's give him a second. He just showed up. Okay.
Maybe he's having the issue that I have when I first joined.
Was he got to get out and get back in again or something? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Sub?
usually the fix.
Sub, if you can hear us, try to pop out and pop back in again real quick. It wouldn't be a live stream.
Without us fucking it up.
Yeah, without a screw up or two. Yeah, you know that. Okay, so we're gonna full screen this. All right, so where was it? So, long story short, I don't think that it truly needs to be fixed at the moment. I enjoy Dead by Daylight, and I'm pretty sure everyone else does who's here. But
Yeah.
it just wouldn't be a live stream without having a few ideas. Now, usually what I'll do is I'll go down the line. So I'd ask Deathgasm, I'd ask Necro, I'd ask Mama Bear, I'd ask Sub, and then I'd end myself. But I just want to throw mine out real quick. So I think that might be a little easier. My idea is all about an issue I have with terminology they have. The terminology they have is each character who comes into the game, killer or otherwise, with teachable perks. Okay? These are perks that can be taught to other survivors/killers. But wouldn't that mean that that survivor already knows those perks? Or that killer already knows those perks?
In theory, yes.
So if you wanted to make each character feel like an individual rather than just a clone, couldn't it just be easy enough to have each character start off with all their perks automatically attached and then have the 4 slots? Because
That would be a great idea.
that could make some of the lesser played characters unbelievably powerful and super useful. I know there's certain killers out there that I would not mind seeing them start off with all their perks. Oniru. Trickster. Trapper. Basically every killer starting off with their perks would be amazing.
I agree.
And every survivor, because that would make each survivor individual. You know, it would make characters like Ace Visconti from a joke character to, holy crap, he's actually useful.
And then it also goes along with my idea of, okay, so you have these teachable perks,
Yes.
but if you have a character that's already a level 50, it cannot be taught to them without prestige.
Or having to go through a ton of levels up hoping you get it.
Yes.
So what's your idea?
Like, if you have a teachable, like, if you get a character up to level 50, and then get another one up, no matter what the previous, like, all your level 50s should be able to learn the teachable perks that you learned from other people.
Right. I fully understand.
Without going through a prestiging cycle or anything like that.
Right. Now, I understand what the developers did. The developers were like, hey, we want you to try new things, but let me explain to the developer something. I can count on my fingers and toes, how many perks I actually use in this game, because they're actually useful to me. For instance, now I'm gonna catch some flack for these two. I'm gonna catch some flack, but I don't like Dead Hard, and I don't like Decisive Strike. Dead Hard is a gamble. You're injured. But people have gotten so used to Dead Hard that they'll literally walk up real close. Ask Ravkiz, who's had it happen to him. Where I'll walk up real close to him and I'll duck like I'm going to swing, and he'll Dead Hard into a wall, and then I'll walk up and take him down. It's become so predictable that it's not even a really good perk. Plus, you can only use it if you're injured.
Right.
So?
Yeah, sorry about that. I was in a game of Identity 5, so.
No problem. Take your time. This is a relaxed conversation.
Well, no, I'm done now. I tied.
Okay, cool. Well, I mean, not that you died.
No, I tied.
Oh, tied. Oh, tied. Sorry.
Yeah. I was playing killer.
Oh, okay. But like, and then there's Decisive Strike, which requires all kinds of things to come together and the sun and the moon to align for it to work. I'll never use Decisive Strike, and I'll never use Dead Hard. But they still pop up in my list of, hey, why don't you try this perk out? I don't want to try that perk out. Give me the perks I use. But like I said, I mean, I've had characters like, oh man, what's the Nick lookalike character's name? I can't remember what his name is now. The one that came with the artist.
Jose?
Is that Jose?
Joseph or something like that?
Something, yeah. Mr. Flip Flops and Fanny Packs. He looks like a more mature version of Necro here. He evolved. He grabbed the Moonstone. I wanted him to be the first character I had who had all 4 totems. And when I leveled him up, I think I got his totem, and that was it. 50 levels. Never saw another totem. But it does, you need another. Ravkiz, we're just doing a conversation. You can jump in if you want. Nice yawn there. But like, the other thing about prestiging is, hey, I prestiged and all I got was this bloody T-shirt.
Literally, that was my catch.
Literally, you lose everything when you prestige, and you get a T-shirt or a hat or something. It's like,
At least let me keep my add-ons.
right? Why did my items disappear?
I'm not asking for you to let me keep all the perks I unlock. Just add-ons.
Well, the Necro's evolved form is named Jonas.
Oh, it's Jonas.
Jonas, yeah. Don't you even talk, man. If we could get you the outfit that Jonas wears, you would look just like him. Don't you shake your head no. You look just like freaking Jonas. You're the first monster to have a character that looks like him. Be proud.
I am proud.
In fact, you should call DBD and talk about likeness rights. But yeah, I do agree with that right there. I mean, once you reach level 50, your blood web gets gigantic. And the chance of that perk you're looking for popping up is just slim to none. I fully agree with you there.
Not only that, but like as I said, once you hit 50, and then you can't learn any more perks other than going through that damn blood web. Any teachable perk that you learn from other characters should automatically be added to every level 50 character that you have.
Well, I could see that, but then you really wouldn't want to use blood points that often. You'd reach a point where you wouldn't need them anymore. But I think a good thing would be like if you prestiged, you go back to level 1, and maybe the perks that you did learn go back to level 1 as well. But it gives you a new chance to go through, and you don't lose everything.
True.
Like, I could understand prestiging and losing some of the ideas of what you learned, but where did my toolbox go?
Right.
Or is the killer, where did my VCR tape go? It didn't just poof disappear. Explain to me where it went.
Entity gobbled it up because it's greedy.
Yeah, Nia's a greedy bitch. Pardon my language. So, Sub, do you have anything you'd like to see fixed in the game, perhaps, or added?
Speaking of the prestige, it feels like they're using the Call of Duty format for that.
Okay.
Where you just basically get a cool insignia, and that's it, and you got to start over. But with Call of Duty, they let you choose one thing to keep. I feel like that's what they should do with the prestige thing, first off.
That could work. I can see that working.
Second off, they don't push the boundaries enough with making killers. Like, they take the safe route.
I do agree with that. There have been plenty of killers out there who I have definitely wanted to see in the game, and I haven't seen hide nor hair of them. There are ideas everywhere. They have websites, their own website, their own Dead by Daylight website is littered with amazing ideas for killers, survivors, maps, etc. This is becoming a Nintendo deal all over again, where Failtendo just ignored its fans and just built what they wanted to build. We're the monsters of gaming, for Christ's sake. Just add modding to the game already.
No,
let me explain.
That would break all hell loose, bro. Think about it. If it's crossplay and there's modding going on, the people that are on console are going to be fucked against the mods. Unless you're talking about like aesthetic mods, then that's different. But anything that actually benefits them in a way that changes the whole game, I gotta disagree with that.
He's talking modding as in adding like
a new mode,
custom survivors and killers
into a new
that
mode.
Oh yeah, then yeah, I totally agree.
That's what I'm saying. The variety of killers we get from Dead by Daylight, because I understand what they have to go through. First, they have to deal with licensing rights if there are any. Then they have to think about the idea, the character, the build, the animations, etc. I understand all that. Got to think about perks. And then they have to throw it all together, and then they have to vote on it. But there's literally, I've gone through like 12 out of like 400 pages on their website of fan-made killers and survivors and maps. All the information's there. They could just take it, ask for the permission, maybe give them a little something, and bring the character to life. Just
That would give them more time to fix their servers and shit too.
that's right. It would give them more advantages there.
They'd be able to fix their spaghetti code.
Spaghetti code. I don't understand why they're even using spaghetti code. It's one of the worst coding features ever invented. Cipher code for the win, damn it.
How about sarcasm? Do you got anything to throw out?
Yeah, but I feel like it'd be like overpowered for the survivors.
Okay, well they're already there. They're already there. What's your idea?
Okay, a dart gun
Okay.
that shoots slowing darts.
Well, with something like that, it would have to work similar to Leon's flashbang grenades. You'd have to perform an action, then go to a locker to create it, and then you'd get like one shot with it. But slowing a killer, that's not too bad. Unfortunately, the problem is that there's a lot of killers where that really wouldn't do anything too. I slowed Hillbilly and he came across like a Scud missile still,
In-game VC for those solo players.
Yeah. That's still a good idea. That'd be a character idea. Like I said, I want to get together with all the monsters and go through another character creation idea. Because we had a lot of fun with that, and I think we could do another. I think we could do even greater or fix our builds. Mama there, do you have any ideas of what you would like to fix or could be fixed or added to DBD? Juggernaut's on! Necro! Juggernaut messaged me! Hi, Juggernaut! He's got a great idea. Huh? Juggernaut?
Hi, Juggernaut.
Hello.
Your idea is actually really good, and I like it. Just before Mama Bear, real quick, if you don't mind.
It's fine because I actually don't have anything.
Okay. Juggernaut said,
I want to be able to earn blood points even in a custom game.
see, I can mimic his voice perfectly.
Even
Even his laugh.
That's actually not a bad idea.
I mean, I know they would probably make it like limited, like maybe half the blood points or something, but it would definitely give us more of a feel to play the game with our friends and that. Yeah, so I like that idea. I still don't think it's cheap, but
I don't know if you heard me, but the VC chat in game.
yeah.
That way, if you're playing with a friend on a different system or their PC and you're a console, instead of having to use Discord, we could actually talk in game.
Right.
I like the idea of what's that damn thing where you talk proximity chat.
Yes, proximity chat.
Mama Bear was thinking about.
I'm not asking for an OP all the way across the map VC. I'm just like,
I also think it would add to the gameplay because then the killer could hear everybody as well. Man,
I'm not saying like Friday the 13th kind of voice chat where everyone hears everyone when they're close.
Just listen to how funny this would be. We're sitting there. Has anyone seen the killer? And there's a voice out of nowhere. I have.
Now, it would be funny to hear the killer's voice if they want to allow their voice to be heard.
Right. But then like you jump.
To jump scare people.
Oh yeah, you'd admit it though.
It's like, hi, how you doing?
No, but I see you guys. See Kaiju K go running across the screen at 90 and the killer's on the other side of the wall. I'm gonna kill him now.
Even if they only add that into custom games, just to make it interesting.
That would still be fun. I like that idea. That's a great idea.
Right. Even if it's never gonna go to the public lobbies and it's just in custom games, at least it's like you could have fun with your friends, jump scare, and I'm like, hi, how you doing?
I agree.
I get jump scares playing Goose Goose Duck when I hear freaking like Jared like Kaiju from down the hallway and I don't know where he is. It's like just run, just run. If I so much as hear a sound of Rebel's voice, I'm already running through a wall. Just clawing my way through it. No!
The doors are locked.
No. Okay, I have an idea. Could we, maybe, possibly, just maybe, give the keys an actual purpose in the game?
Oh,
I mean, I know, you can go unlock the hatch of the killer that gets to it first. That requires you to, A, know where it is, and B, hope that the killer isn't one of those wonderful killers who just stands there and watches over the damn hatch on you.
Or how about the ability to add more than just one item?
How so? Like carry 2 items on you?
I don't know. That would probably add to. They'd have to probably make like a certain button for everything to switch to the second item. So I don't know how that would work.
How about this is just personal one for me. What if they made the public test server a secondary game mode that people on console could play?
That would be lovely.
Because
I thought they were doing that.
They're thinking about it. This is just ideas that we can throw together. They're thinking about it.
Oh my God, they're thinking about it?
Yeah,
I thought they were doing it.
No, they're thinking about it. But like
They think,
was it this
I
one?
love how they think about the good ideas, but do the bad ones.
Yes.
Yeah, seriously.
It's either this week or next week that they're popping up the public test server for the midway patch between the 2 chapters, and they're gonna have the new Myers map on there. They're gonna have it all redone and everything, but like me and Jared will be able to enjoy it, but like we can't get you guys to come with us enjoying it too.
actually, since I play through Epic, only you will enjoy it.
Okay, and even then, there you go, right there. He plays through Epic Games, so he doesn't even get the chance.
Oh, Kaiju.
Yo.
That idea wouldn't work if they changed the getting code to a real code.
Well, if they change it to cipher
Because
code,
otherwise the mods will just break the game and shit more than what it already is.
You're turning into a
well, so that's why I suggested they change it over to cipher code, which is what game consoles like PlayStation and Xbox use that allow for modding.
Right.
Right. So,
But it would also fix the problem with it breaking every time they release a new killer or survivor or map.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. It would also make it a lot harder.
And then they wouldn't have to sit there, I gotta fix this, instead of thinking of a new idea to add to it.
Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out how they added Oniru to the game, and somehow Wake Up would break the game and make the killer disconnect.
Or Bond would make other survivors disconnect. Yeah.
Yeah. Or do you remember back when they added the healing totem? And if I ran over and tried to create a healing totem where there used to be a healing totem, I'd get disconnected. Oh, I think Necro's dying.
No, I'm still alive.
I could have saw when I saw his eyes closing. I think he's tired. We got a sleepy Necro. Sleepy Necro.
No, King Awake Necro.
Another idea I have, and I know I'm going to catch flack for this one with people as well, but could we get it so like, I'm an Ash 4, okay? Let's face facts. I'm not the best player, all right?
All right.
But I went into a game today just to prove a point to myself. I went into a game, played through it, got carried by the other 3 teammates because I was trying my damnedest to actually be useful. When we get to the finish screen, I had an Iridescent 1 killer, 2 Iridescent 4 partners, and a Gold 3 partner.
Well, that's only because of the MMR system. If we would have based it, if it would have been like it was before the MMR system, you would have been with your own level.
And that's what I'm
for the
saying.
most part.
Like, it's not. I understand. It's like, well, they're just playing a killer they haven't played in forever. They might not be as good. No. if you are an iridescent red player, that gives you the skills to be an iridescent player. It doesn't matter if you're playing Baba Yaga, a vampire, or Steve from Blue's Clues, you're going to be the same damn skill level.
Right.
But they made it so, okay, so this iridescent one over here hasn't played Ghostface this entire season. So when he plays his Ghostface, he should be allowed to go up against other Ash 4s and that because he hasn't been skilled up yet. Meanwhile, I'm Ace Visconti on an ice map where I was double hooked within the first 50 seconds and had to spend the rest of the game being carried by the other 3 teammates, who was a gold 3 and 2 iridescent 4s. And I was up against an iridescent 1. How is that fair to me?
Well, not.
I'm just saying. And
Don't you know kills equal skill?
And I had 0. Well, actually, I have quite a few kills, but that's a different story. Show chat.
I still want to see you live stream a killer game.
I can do that. Yeah. I'm waiting for the player test server, so I can get Legion's updates.
Oh, you're gonna play Legion? Oh man, when I come back to the game, it's gonna be so different when I play.
It is. Oh, Legion and Ghostface are getting upgrades.
Yep.
2 of the most powerful killers in existence.
Are they nerfing twins again?
No, I think they're gonna nerf the clown again.
What?
No,
They
see,
better not nerf his belly.
No, but they are giving him a
Because that's the only reason I play clown is to look at his belly.
Is that him?
They are giving the clown a cool ass outfit.
Oh yeah, he gets the Scarecrow outfit, and they're gonna nerf the crap out of him again.
now see, this is the issue I have with DBD. They keep nerfing characters that are nerfed to hell the way it is, and then boosting ones that are too powerful to begin with.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. That this new patch update is like, okay, so who needs to be buffed? Obviously, 2 of the most powerful characters in the game. So we'll pick Ghostface and Legion this time. And you know what? We'll give the twins a nerf. And we'll block the nerfs for another month.
And Trickster's already in the dumpster, why not make him into the toilet and the dumpster?
Yeah, we're going to reduce how many knives he carries again. Thank you, guys. Thank you for screwing with the characters that don't need to be screwed with. Poor clown is so far in the dirt anymore, it's a joke every time I see him. Whenever I see a clown player, I know either it's a joke or they mained clown and they're about to destroy me. There is no middle ground with clown.
Same with the Trickster, for the most part.
Yeah, Trickster's another one. Trickster's either, I'm going to wipe your entire group out in the next 60 seconds, or, hey, why does this wall not get out of my way? There are certain characters that need a nerf. All right? Spirit, Oniru, Legion, Ghostface, Myers. And then there are certain ones that really need some love and care. Twins, Clown, poor Freddy, the artist.
Freddy hasn't gotten love in a while.
I know he hasn't gotten love in a while.
And that's why he's pissed off. Anyway.
This is true. He's following Juggernaut's motto. That's why I'm not in a relationship. And then, of course, they're going to go through, and what they said is, we're going to go through all the perks again. And we're going to find the perks that are being used a lot, and we're going to, quotation marks, nerf them. And we're going to find...
Wait, where did Deathgasm go?
He's still here.
He's right there in the corner. Hi, Deathgasm.
Oh, okay. It's just a black screen for me. That's why I was confused.
Is he asleep?
You were saying? Sorry about that.
I think my screen froze.
It did.
Yeah.
You're like in mid-blink.
Oh, jeez.
What I'm saying is, like...
When the killer gets you in chat...
I know. I'm that ugly that I'm scary. I know.
That should be his character. Was that?
Gives survivors heart attacks just by looking at them.
I am the jump scare.
It takes four jump scares to down them, but you're very fast and your jump scare cooldown is fast too.
Ah, so we're playing Goose Hunt.
Yes,
That's
sure.
another thing. How about a different winning idea, like a different way to win the match?
Kill the killer.
Yeah, let's make it. Let's make a killer that doesn't need to use hooks, or survivors give them a perk that if they bless all 5 totems, the gates will unlock or something. You know.
Well, technically, you say a killer that doesn't need hooks. That would be Unaru.
Yes, but that's
So you're talking about a slugging killer.
Well, no, not a slugging killer. Just like, okay, I'll give an example. Okay, I'm cheating here. I'm cheating. Okay, this was from the actual Dead by Daylight website, and it was an idea for a character that was based off of the vampire Vlad the Impaler. Now, what he did is he had an ability to turn into bats and swarm a character, and they would get inflicted with 1 level of vampirism. At that point, he can't attack that person anymore. But over time, that person will slowly go up the stages, and when they reach level 3, they're sacrificed, and it becomes an NPC that can run around and infect people with vampirism.
Wow.
Ooh.
Right, like, he doesn't need a hook. He just needs to hit somebody and hit another person, and then it becomes a game of who can finish the generators fast enough. Can you finish them before you become a vampire, or not?
Now, is that just an over the time turning, or
Yeah.
because if it's the over the time turning, it's gonna make people quit the game right away. Now, if you're saying like you gotta hit them with the vampire, go hit somebody else with, or hit them regularly, and then go back and hit them again, that would make people not rage quit,
Well,
which
the thing
would
is,
be
there is
make
a
it a
way
viable killer.
There is a way to cure it. Well, you can't actually
Oh,
cure
okay.
it. You can't actually cure it, but you can regress it back to stage 1. It means It means you're constantly on the clock. If you don't pay attention, and you don't get to that, there's an altar where you have to perform a ritual. And you don't get to that ritual altar.
So kind of like play.
Yeah, kind of like play, except there's only 1 on the map. But what happens is.
Oh, so infect 2 players and then camp ritual. Got you.
Basically. Or infect 3, or infect all 4, and then it becomes a game of everyone's watching their watches. Because if you don't pay attention, boom, suddenly you're a vampire. And it's like, he doesn't need hooks, because once he gets one of you, that person's on the clock. That person's able to still go do things, but if they're not careful, they'll reach stage 2. And at stage 1, they grow. At stage 2, they'll mark nearby other survivors while they're within range of them, which means the vampire can then find other survivors.
Right.
So it becomes.
I love your loading screen, by the way.
My loading screen? Or Deathgasms?
No, Deathgasms.
It's okay. Man, we got a bunch of tired-looking people here tonight.
Not tired.
I'm not tired.
Well,
You look it, man.
it's a good thing I
I'm
can't.
fucking deep.
It's also my fault because I can't see properly right now. I had an accident earlier today.
What did you do?
What did you do?
He wanked it wrong and almost shot out his eye.
I proved once again that I shouldn't be trusted cooking.
No.
Oh, Kaiju.
I picked up the
Stick to grilled cheeses.
Never. I can't make them anyway. I burn them. I picked up a lid on my crock pot, and I aimed it away from myself so the steam wouldn't come at me. And the steam decided to whip around the pot and hit me in the eyes anyway. And I kind of.
And to try and smell the pot.
And as I leaned in to try to smell the pot, like she said, unfortunately, I got a big blast of steam to my eyes and came running out like I had just been shot in both eyes. So, like, the middle of my vision is blurry like I'm in a fishbowl, but the sides are clear. So like I can't actually see you guys all that well because I'm looking at you while I talk to you. Like I'm even looking.
In my friggin' like since I could see myself here, my eyes I don't know. I never noticed that, but like my eyes are always half closed.
Yeah, you should do it.
Don't remind.
Maybe you have some Asian in you guys. You never know.
I know I'm Asian.
Never mind. We're not touching that subject. She ain't here to defend herself.
Oh,
We're not touching that
Necro.
subject. Anyway,
You're gonna get so much hate eventually.
the upcoming patch is also announced that they're quotation marks fixing hemorrhage now.
Yeah, I saw that part.
But there's a couple perks that I would like to see fixed as well. Which gets me on to my next subject. I don't feel, with the exception of the broken status, that the perks or the negative status effects are actually all that bad. Like, you can get through them. I mean, the hindered status, which is what slows you down, lasts for at most like 4 seconds. Expose is basically putting yourself with the no miser, broken, hemorrhage. There's workarounds for them. I've seen people who have picked up the Oniru tape or Pinhead's cube and just played the whole game with it equipped because it meant nothing to them. Like, the status effects really don't hurt people much, with the exception of like the one that makes it so you can't hear or see the killer coming. Obscure.
Right.
You're right.
Like, I can understand that one, but like hemorrhage, it makes you bleed more often, but it really does nothing to you. Or deep wound, as long as you're in chase, it doesn't do anything. But the second you're out of chase, oh well, now you just got to stop and mend yourself, and it takes no time at all, really. I mean, and I'm a Legion. I love Legion. He's my main, but it's like I've seen people shrug off my feral instinct. I can get all 4 people, and then they'll just run off and mend themselves. It doesn't even really slow people down.
That's what I do when I'm against the Legion.
Right, and like I said,
I literally let them hit me just so they'll go find somebody else.
Right, and it's
Most
a
of the
minor
time.
inconvenience, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now, they've upgraded Legion, so now if he gets 4 people, the 5th person he hits will be insta-downed, and he'll get out of his feral frenzy.
Oh.
But what I'm trying to get at is the actual status effect, deep wounds, really doesn't do anything. It's kind of the same thing as the Pinhead's cube or the reverse bear traps. They're there, but are they really that threatening?
No.
They're not.
No.
And there are killers whose entire packs are based off of these items. And it's just like, could we just give them some love too? No, what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 of the most powerful and loved and well-used characters in the game and supercharge them. And then we'll just spit on one of the ones we don't like. Deathgasm was starting to play as the Death Slinger. And they nerfed him. Now, a lot of people in the upper echelon, like the iridescent 3s and 4s, they don't even play him anymore because of that nerf. I don't see the difference, but I can understand where if your favorite character suddenly got a nerf, you'd be kind of upset about it. My problem is the characters that I never want to play.
What, is he slower?
It takes him longer to lift up his rifle to fire. It takes longer to put down his rifle so he can attack with it. And his heartbeat is increased.
So no more faking that you're gonna shoot, basically.
Nope, because once you pick it up, there's a delay when you put it down. And you can't attack during the delay either.
I could see why they stopped, because faking survivors out that you're gonna shoot
was one of his
usually
things.
make them stop going straight. So
Right.
That could really fuck you hard. So yeah, I get why they stopped playing him.
And then a lot of people stopped playing him.
He didn't need no fucking nerfs. He needed a buff.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they really need to just sit down and look at the killers who repeatedly are put on the end of the stick. Because survivors, let's face facts. I'm in the camp that survivors are far more powerful than killers. All right? I'm in that camp. I've seen it as my killers. All right? I've seen it. They can do a lot more than that single killer can do. But instead of buffing the killers to make it so they stop tunneling and stop, goose guarding and stuff like that, because some people feel that's the only way they can actually play, we just keep, well, we're going to buff this person, and then we're going to take their perks that nobody wanted buffed at all, and we're going to buff those, and then we're going to find, let's see here, does anyone actually play Clown anymore? Not since we started nerfing the crap out of him. Let's nerf him again. Have we kicked Freddy down a flight of stairs recently? Nope, let's do it. Was that the twins are begging us to feed them? No, another season without food for the twins. It'll make them more ravenous. I'm not saying that everyone needs to be buffed. I'm saying that when it comes to their buffing and nerfing... Oh, somebody just gave me the list here. Oh, jeez. The Cenobite, you poor bastard. So Juggernaut just gave me the kill rate popularity contest here. And wait, why? Ghostface and Legion are way too low. Everyone can see this. Yeah, poor Cenobite and Cannibal. Cenobite, Cannibal, Nightmare, Plague, and Pig are at the bottom of the list. Are you trying to tell me that Clown is used more often than these guys, really?
It's rare.
What was that? What?
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
What do you think, babe? What do they need to change about DBD to make it better?
Even though I hated they need to add Pennywise.
Well, then I got a video for you.
No.
No, you might enjoy this. Give me a split second, guys. I gotta go to my.
Babe, Pennywise, you know you'll see me playing more.
As I know, I can always go into the other room. But you know that'd be fun. Especially like dancing.
Oh, well.
Oh my god, a dancing Pennywise coming towards you? Ugh.
So, what I'm going to do, guys,
Fucked up in the head.
I'm going to put this at the bottom of Discord. All right? Rebel, you don't have to watch it if you don't want to. All right? But this video right here was done so well.